Hey guys, you join me here, Storm86. We're back on Moss Valley. So today we are collecting the grass. So we've one field more or less complete, and we're about 3/4 of the way through this. So we're just falling in here on filling our silage bay. So nothing too exciting. It's a little bit of up and down and a bit of hauling to and from, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Thankfully, I think we're up over 200,000 litres at the moment in the bunker. So that is a good result, and what I'm thinking we should probably do is buy some solid fertilizer. Obviously we didn't do it this time around. We should spread something on the grass that would give us a yield boost, and then when it comes to cutting again in June/July, we could get out, cut, and make another batch of silage. The reason I'd be doing that is to kind of fill up on silage, so we could then close the pit up and let it ferment. So come September, I think maybe, we should have silage. Obviously we already have silage in the first pit on the yard, but come September, once that's fermented, we could then more or less empty the original silo. Any other cuttings of grass we do would be then made for hay purposes, and we could be tipping away into our new silage. So it should allow us to be able to raise a little bit of capital. I don't, as I say, I think in the last one, I think I said it, silage is, I won't say nerfed, but I don't think you generate as much income from silage as previous games. But saying that, at the stage we're at, any income is good income. So even if we got 20,000 from what was left in our bunker, that would be a pretty good outcome. So with that said, that's probably the plan we're going to go for, guys. So we'll do 2 cuts, get them all thing, and as I say, we need to buy. So at the end here, we'll probably run to the shop with our low loader and our bale trailer, flatbed, whatever you want to call it, and we'll probably get to that's not going to work out. Nearly hit the wall. Yeah, we'll get to buying some solid fertilizer. We also need to buy some seed and stuff, so we'll probably do all that. Just get things done. Now, that's the one thing that does annoy me. You'll see it there on the side. If I pull forward and rotate this way, you'll see down the side there, just have a little bit of an overlap of silage. It just, pet peeve, it does annoy me, but look, we'll crack on. Hopefully it won't affect us when it comes to emptying silage pits and all that stuff, but for now we'll drive away on. Compacting this will also be another thing that we need to sort out. So once we've compacted, we should be able to then drive up on it again to unload. So that'll be the rough go of it, guys. But yeah, nothing too exciting. Our big planting session is coming shortly as well, so we'll be keeping an eye out for that. Another, was it, day or so. So we should have plenty of time to do the bits we need to do here. If I just whip in and turn onto this one, we should be in a place to run down the field again, I think. So I'm not sure if I fixed the flickering grass textures, but it is a lot better. I did increase a couple of distances in the game settings, and that tends to have made an improvement. It's still, if you look in the real distance there, not sure how well it shows on screen, but there is a little bit of a gap in some of the lines, and they'll fill in just there. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but for now it seems to be working okay, so we're not going to tempt fate. And we need to clean up a couple of half lines now we've out there as well, so we'll do that in this round, and we'll tip along nicely, guys. So that's where we are. Mighty New Holland doing mighty work. I think we've nearly 11 hours up on the dash now of this tractor, so it is getting through the workload pretty well. We're not quite on that, which is going to cause an issue at some stage, but yeah, 11 hours, pretty happy. It's a fair old beast of a tractor, and yeah, couldn't ask for more really. So The lucky thing as well, we have the Merlot. The Merlot has the rear hitch and a trailer attacher and stuff. So when we are doing our run with for fertilizer and stuff, we'll throw on the pallet forks, throw on the trailer, and we can be able to stack it ourselves at the shop. So that will work out kind of well. Obviously, when we get back here to the yard, then we can unhook the trailer and fill it as we need, or failing that, if we have stuff left over, we can always stockpile it somewhere as well. So we are filling up like there is no tomorrow, which is fantastic. So what we are going to do here now is turn into the one going back down the hill, or will we go up this one? We'll go up this one. That will probably see us get pretty close to a full mark, and that leaves us 2 halves there. It's possibly a little bit of grass there. Hard to tell with the colours, but we'll figure it out eventually. So you can just see it kind of popping in there. And yeah, as I say, it is improved, but it does. It can be improved a little bit more even. So this should see us full here before we even get to the end. I'd say, yep, we are done. So it's back to the yard we go, and then we've lots of little bits and half bits kind of thrown around the place. So we'll try and pick them next. I think we've about maybe a trailer and a bit left to go. So see how we get on. But yeah, we're just, as I say, it's not a slow job, but it does get a bit repetitive. We're just over and back, and yeah, we'll see how it all finishes out. Actually, when we pull in here to the pit, I wonder, could I see how much I have? I do think I can get another cut in there. I hope I do. That's the plan anyway. Try and keep it spread evenly. Oh, that's not going to work out that well. I don't know what it is about this game, but my reversing skills have gone to muck. Nah, it's not going to let me mount that with the trailer, so we'll just start unloading. So that's another load thrown out there. We're happy enough with that. So if I jump out here, we'll just see what we have. I estimate about maybe 50,000 litres left. We are currently on, oh my god, 300,000. How do we get more this time than, I don't know. Don't know what's going on there. I think the last one we did 270. So, oh, we 2 different grass fields maybe, that could be it. So yeah, if we're looking at 350, we might not try and get a second one in, because 270 we barely scratched. Well, we did use a bit, but we still have a lot of silage left over, so I'm starting to think we could do hay come September, still sell all the silage we can sell, or even sell it during the summer if there's a lull. And yeah, that might give us a better run at things. I'm not sure. That's intriguing me now. We'll try something anyway. I'm not sure which way we go yet, but I suppose the joys is we have time. We don't exactly have to cover the pit straight away, so that's a blessing. We can leave it open until we're kind of happy. Either that, or we can cut one more field, put it in, and then do the rest as hay. Because yeah, we will need a bit of a stockpile of hay, I think, coming for the winter. Although saying that again, we probably won't. You never know. You just never know. So we're going to go down these 2 little half bits here, turn around, go down this one, and then we should be just one up, one left, and that will actually finish this field off. So we mightn't even have 50,000 litres left. Literally could be a load. And I just realised we are running very low on silage additive. I should have probably added some before we came back to the field. Hey ho. Hoping we've enough to fill this load. To keep an eye on that. It's a little bit annoying now, isn't it? So as we're keeping an eye on everything and doing the last run, we'll probably call it here, guys, for the viewing of this, and we'll jump back onto probably loading our bale trailer, and we also will be compacting the said silage pit. So still a bit of work to do today, and yeah, I'd say the compacting is going to be one of those ones where could be at it for half an hour before we even see any decent result in it, but yeah, we'll see how we go. This tractor should be able to handle it pretty okay, I hope. And yeah, but for that, we'll see you in a second, guys, when we're working the pit and buying some stuff, which is probably no harm to do anyway. So we have contacted our dealership, organised the seed, and we are en route to collect. So we have all our grass in, well over 300,000 litres. Now some of that I think is going to spill out the front and the sides and all good shapes. So it might get a little bit interesting for us towards when we're, oh, I forgot, sharp turning angle. It'll get interesting for us when we are covering the pit. So I'm debating, should I invest in some form of silage pusher that we could attach to the front of this, and that would enable us to effectively push the silage up that's going to spill out the front, because there is going to be a chunk of it spill out. Just can't help that, I think. So now I just realised I can. Thank God for that. I was just going to get concerned because I think this trailer might have some form of auto load on it, and I just realised we probably couldn't attach our bags if we had auto load on it, so that's probably good enough. So we're going to, in fact, we'll try and do this in cab. So we have bought 2 bags of seed. Let me just get this up. Are we wide enough? Does this adjust? Nope. 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 What is the button? I know there is one. There we go. Oh, I think that should be wide enough for 2. Let me just kind of get it to an angle that we can see what we're doing. No, we need to go a little bit wider, so wrong way. So that might suit us a bit better. So there we go. So we're figuring things out. Let me just boom myself all the way forward. That's probably good enough there. We'll retract back. That's 2 bags on. Happy days. So yeah, important we get this job done. Fertilizer is probably more important than seed. Can we get all 4? Oh yeah, check out the skills on that, guys. We're getting slowly better. So I've now poorly stacked the seed, but we might leave these somewhat over the back wheels. And the reason for that would be for weight distribution. Might travel a little sounder with it on the back wheels. Oh, there's a... Oh, no, no, no. Thank God. Oh. It's not the greatest tipping angle on this machine. Oh, now this is going to get interesting. So we back up. We zoom out just a little bit, and if I hit L, I think that's worked. So we're going to get it back to the yard, and we'll worry about unloading it later, because to be fair, we'll probably be putting some of the some of the fertilizer in the spinner and getting straight out on the grass fields at some stage. But at the moment we are in the midst of rolling the pit, and that's what's concerning me. I noticed it on the first time and actually had to kind of half forgotten about it. So now that we're at it again, I'm debating should I invest in some form of silage pusher, or I might even look for a mod one that will fit this, because I think the one in game is for a wheel loader, and yeah, we don't own a wheel loader, so it might be of benefit to us if we went away and picked something up that would be handy to us. But yeah, we'll see. So for now we are going to bail this out here, I think. Oh wow, so that's close enough to good. So what I'm going to do is quickly run down here, guys, and I'll just show you what I mean. So you can see it's all kind of spilling out the front as we flatten the pit, and it's just just annoys me. We've got overspill all the way around it. Couple of holes in here, so we have one back here that we can fill at some stage if we do decide to fill, or if we get the pusher we could probably push it and get a better level on it. But yeah, as it stands, all we have in the shop is, I think, this. So, and this is either for 3-point hitch or wheel loader. So I think I'd have better control if it was on the front arms of the machine. So yeah, we'll see what's out there in the mod world. And yeah, we'll be back in the jiffy when we are working this. So rolling it, what are we up to? 38% compaction. So we've a bit to go yet before we're compact, but yeah, I do think all this needs to be pushed in and cleaned up. Not sure. I think I scraped a good chunk of this up from down around here. In fact, you'll see that is silage on the ground. There's chaff back here and chaff here with silage here, so it's a fair mix. So yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. If this kind of fails us, we'll end up having to go down the route of silage bales and we can just store them in here. But for now, we're going to attempt this because pit silage is always interesting and fun to do. So yeah, that's the route we're going to go. So I'll be back in a second once we have some form of a solution in place. So we are back, guys, and beached. Great start. Let me see, can I pick that up? Will that help? Nope. That's only going to... So we get out. This is not going to work out for us. I think a silage pit really does probably require a... are we still stuck? Let's lift up the back end. Get it going. Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to think that the silage pit really does require a wheel loader. Just don't think this is working out the way I thought it would. So we'll do our best. We'll get it as level as we can. But I get the feeling there's going to be bits out the front. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that all plays out. But obviously we're just going to work. You see it there, just I was going to use the word pissing up the front, and I'm still going to use it, pissing up the front. So it's not the best outcome. Go on, get up over it. It's probably going to beach here now. Yep. So it is beaching on the front weight. Which we need, because if we don't have a front weight, we are properly stuck. Let me just get out and move the tractor once more. So I get the feeling all the work I've just done is going to be for nothing, because we'll be back to square one with a load of silage out the front. So I'm not sure what the best approach to take is. The roller does work a treat, but you have to be careful of having things too bumpy like I do at the moment. And the reason I haven't bumpy is because we were using a attachment on the front loader just to try and pick the front of the silo up and push it to the back, which it did do, but unfortunately now I think we're left in a scenario where yeah, it's just going to keep falling up out the front, which is a little bit annoying. I won't lie, it's a little bit annoying, but we'll try. So we've it up to 57% compacted. So all we can do is get it to 100 and then attempt to clean the front of it up, would be my estimate. So yeah, we'll see how that goes for us. But now, as I say, I'm not too much pressure on packing it tight because we probably can get more silage in there. So we'll probably get it to a good enough level. But yeah, it's just it's so hard because when you go at the front, you end up creating a lip, and it's just it's kind of ugly. So maybe it should be a pusher we have on the front of this tractor that we could turn around and kind of push it up. And even that tends to leave a little ridge. So yeah, I'm not sure what the best approach is, guys. Maybe it might be better that we go on the approach of silage. So I'd be selling the wagon and buying a square baler wrapper, or it's a round baler, which might make more sense that if you buy a round baler and yeah, start baling it. So yeah, I think that's probably the approach going forward, guys. So on that very sad news, we are going to leave it here for the day. We are going to keep continuing to press this, and yeah, we'll probably end up, oh, what are we stuck on there? We'll probably end up selling everything that's in our pits and clean them out. Just doesn't quite work as well as I thought it would. So it's a little bit upsetting, but look, can't win them all, guys. Definitely can't win them all. So on that news, as I say, we leave it here, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. I've been Slummy86, this is Moss Valley, and until next time, guys, we'll see you all again. Take care.